This is WolfPack TV. I'm your host, Larry Reed. We're at the Grand Hall where the WolfPack are holding their wind-up banquet and awards ceremony. We're going to get to that in a minute, but first of all, we're going to talk curling as the Corinne Brown foursome and the WolfPack women's curling team was looking for their third U-Sport medal. After finishing in a three-way tie for first place in the round robin and beating the Brock Badgers 8-7 in the semifinal, TRU was pitted again against the Alberta Pandas for the gold medal. Alberta beating TRU 10-5 in the second draw of the round robin. In this one, Alberta came back from a 2-0 lead to score 2 in the fourth and then stole in the fifth and sixth ends to come away with the victory. Make it 3 U-Sport silver medals for Corinne Brown and her rink as they wind up their university careers.
Well, it's definitely the wrong color it's not something we're super proud of, but it's great that we were able to be there and participate and things like that. But we were sad that we don't have another shot to try to get that final gold medal that we've always wanted, but 3 silvers will have to do for now.
Lead Samantha Fisher, playing her final game before taking the next 2 years off to concentrate on her respiratory therapy program, was named to the U-Sport First Team All-Stars. Brown and Erin Pincott, who are both graduating this year, were named to the second team. Now to the awards banquet, always a highlight of the year as the athletes and coaches get dressed up and celebrate both individual and team-wise accomplishments. The Sports Task Force Male Athlete of the Year came down to either volleyball player Tim Daubert, Luke Morris of men's basketball, or soccer player Mitch Papadinets. All 3 had good years, but none better than the fourth-year native of Nelson, BC, who is a Canada West MVP, a first-team All-Star, U-Sports first-team All-Canadian, and All-Star at the National Championship, leading his team to a bronze medal there, and at the Canada West level, the first for the program.
Honestly, it feels really good. I'm honored just to be nominated with all the talented student athletes at this school. There's so many of them, and it feels really good. I would be lying if I said it didn't mean a lot to me, because it does.
The nominees for the Sports Task Force Female Athlete of the Year: Marissa Mendonca of soccer, basketball's Michelle Boss, and volleyball player Rachel Windhorst. The award went to Windhorst after playing 2 years at St. Mary's University in Halifax. Windhorst came to Kamloops, sat out a year, and played the last 2 years while completing her geography degree. One of the most prestigious awards is the Dr. Roger H. Barnsley Scholar Athlete. Not only do you have to be a top athlete, but also strong in the classroom. The 3 finalists were a pair of athletes from Williams Lake, soccer's Ryan Glanville and cross country's Conlon Sprickeroff. The other nominee came from volleyball, Cole Ketty. And the winner was Ryan Glanville.
You go into these seasons, and I mean, the big focus is sport, right? I mean, going into this year, we wanted to do well at nationals, and we wanted to perform. And I think for a lot of athletes, a lot of student athletes, this is something where you got to plug away at it. It's something where it's in the back of the bus. You've got the textbooks out and whatnot, and you got to make a lot of sacrifice. So to be able to be recognized amongst this group. It's big, and I'm very proud of that award.
The finalists on the women's side: basketball's Emily Vilak, swimmer Brina Rusnell, and volleyball player Kendra Finch. Finch took home the trophy as she finished the season in the top 3 in Canada West in digs, as well as being a primary serve receiver for the Wolfpack. She was a top player on her team in digs and 4th in points scored, and was a team leader while continuing her studies at the Bachelor of Science program. The Cliff Russell Leadership Award, given to athletes who excel in the classroom and are a big part of their team's performance and are involved in the program's community work. Glanville and Sprickeroff were finalists for the men, along with Mike Rualt of men's basketball. Rualt was chosen as the winner. He was team captain, second on the team in rebounds, led his team in assists and steals. He's on his way to his 3rd straight U-Sports Academic All-Canadian Award, and he led the PACE Student Athlete Academic Assistance Program. On the women's side, the finalists were swimmer Gerchan Uppel, Caitlin Lomas of volleyball, and soccer's Christine Fergan. It was Lomas who got the nod for not only being the starting middle on her team, but also for the great amount of community work she did, including the PACE program, volunteering 3 hours a week at the university's Wellness Center, and spearheading the volleyball program's initiative to bring attention to victims of sexual violence.
It means a lot to be recognized for work that I enjoy doing already. It's stuff that I love and stuff that I do without the recognition, but to have that award is amazing, and coupled with Neil Russell is like overwhelming for me, I'd say, but it's just absolutely incredible.
The other major award handed out was the Director's Award. It was given to cross-country captain Colin Spickeroff for his work leading the team, running their social media pages, and helping organize his team's community efforts. As he graduates, he'll transition into an assistant coaching role with the WolfPack cross-country program in the fall. To baseball now. They had their home opening weekend at Norbrock, facing 7-time defending CCBC champs, the Prairie Baseball Academy Dogs. Big crowd on hand on Saturday. They went home happy after TRU swept the doubleheader. In the first game, Dylan Ferguson got the win in relief of Tyler Hodder, who went 7 innings, allowing 6 hits and striking out 6. Adam Philman of Winnipeg scored a run on a bases-loaded walk to tie things up. Jordy Cunningham scored the winning run on a wild pitch. In the second game, Tyler Moskaluk threw a complete game shutout, allowing only 4 hits and striking out 9. Matt Pidlasecki, a rookie out of Abbotsford, was 3 for 5 with an RBI single, RBI double, and a 2-run homer. On Sunday, PBA turned the table on the Pack, winning both games big time. In the first game, Fort McMurray's Regan Gillis started on the mound, going 4 innings. Cole Paquin of Regina suffered the loss. Vance Fode was 2 for 5 with a 3-run homer for TRU. In the nightcap, Scott Wood of Stratford, Ontario was the loser. Josh Ionetti of Fort Mac, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Now looking ahead to this week, it's a short one for baseball. They're hosting Okanagan College Thursday night at Norbrock, with game times being 4 and 7. The teams will close out the weekend series on Sunday at Elk Stadium in Kelowna. That's WolfPack TV for this week. Here's where you check us out on social media. Please like, retweet, and share. This is our final segment for the 2017-18 campaign. We leave you with a WolfPack tradition. This is the annual grad photo on the steps of the Campus Activity Center. Good luck to all the grads, and thanks for making Thompson Rivers University part of your life journey. So long, everybody.